Hi and welcome to this next video tutorial in which I will show you how to install Postgres SQL for use with the Aqueduct framework. I will also show you how to install PgAdmin, which is an administrative interface to administer the Postgres SQL so that you don't have to do everything over the command line. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go onto the postgresSQL.org website. When we are there, we can see a download link. So if you click onto this, you will get into the download section. And here you can click onto macOS X. And then here we have different kind of options how we can install the Postgres database. So the easiest way to do that is to use the Postgres app, especially if we want to use it for development. So we can just click on this Postgres app link here, which will then have a download link. And if we click that button, then it will download the database. So as you can see, we have 3 steps here. The first is to download the DMG file. Then we will need to add the application into the applications folder, and then we will have to double click it. Step 2 is to initialize the database, and step 3 is to set the path for the command line binaries so that you can execute the command line applications such as PSQL. So the third step didn't actually work for me that well. This is why I'm not gonna do that, but I will show you another way how you can add this folder into the path. So we will have a look at that a little bit later. Okay, so as you can see, the Postgres DMG has been downloaded. So just click on it. It will unpack. Okay, so now you should see this Postgres app, which you can just move over into the applications folder. So as you can see, this is our first step up here, move to applications folder, and then we will have to double click it. So here in the applications folder, you will see this Postgres app icon, so we will double click it. Okay, once it is open, then you will see we have an empty data directory, so we didn't initialize the database yet. So the next step will be to initialize the database. And this will be the result, so we will end up with some default databases, and that's it. The Postgres SQL server is running. So that means everything is installed. So the next step is to install the PgAdmin interface. So when we go on PgAdmin.org, you should also see a download link. Then we can click onto macOS X. Here we can download the latest version of the DMG image. So the DMG image has been downloaded, so if you click onto this, you will get an installer. Please read all this. We will not do that now, agree. So then we will have this PgAdmin 4 application. We will just open a new Finder window, Applications, and then we will just move this PgAdmin 4 into the Applications folder. Okay, so PgAdmin 4 is now in our Application folder. So when we double click that, it should open up the Safari browser. Yes, we want to open this. And here we are. So it has connected. As you can see here, we have the servers. So when we click onto this one and click onto the Postgres database, we can see all the databases. If we click onto here, everything opens. If we click onto here, everything opens as well. Okay, so you might get a screen where you have to enter a password. Maybe it's the password is empty, or it will be some kind of a password that you have set before. So I'm not sure how this works, because I had installed the database before, so I might have missed that step. So hopefully you will find out how that works. Okay, so next I want to show you how you can add this path for the Postgres SQL binaries into your default path, so that you can execute the PSQL command, for example. So you can just open a new terminal window. You should be in your home directory, and in your home directory you should have a file called .bash_profile, and if you open that, then what you can add is a line like this with the path that we have marked here in this step 3. And once you are finished, you can just save, close the window, open a new terminal window, and once you have done that and you type PSQL, we will get onto the PSQL interface. So if we type \l, which will list all the databases, then it will list all the databases that we have installed. Okay, so that's basically it. These were the steps to actually install the Postgres database and to add the PgAdmin interface to it. In the next video, we will learn how to hook up the Aqueduct framework to the database, and then also to create our database migration files and create a database. I hope this video was useful for you, and hope to see you in the next video. So have a good day, and bye-bye.